Hi, welcome to Mash on This, Mashable's daily culture and entertainment show that gives you tomorrow's biggest news stories today. Sponsored by Ally's hardest working dollar. I'm your host, Chris Hayes' more attractive step-cousin, Peter Allen Clark. And on Mash on This, we're going to give you a quick rundown of what we think is the best the internet has to offer. Be sure to tell us what you think in the comments, and we'll get to them at the end of the show. How's that sound? Let's get into it. Perfect. Everyone's happy. So, happy belated 4th of July, everyone. I hope you all got to enjoy the sunshine, your backyard BBQs, and with minimal political conversations as possible. And also, of course, the spectacular fireworks. But being that Donald Trump is president, I'm sure Uncle Dale or some bored neighbor couldn't keep their mouths shut. If they knew how to use Twitter, those opinionated experts probably responded to NPR's tweeting about the Declaration of Independence yesterday. Many Trump supporters, God love them, took that as an attack on the president himself. So, NPR tweeted out the Declaration of Independence for the 4th of July celebration, and for some reason, Trump supporters took offense to it. They saw the tweets, like they see many other things, as being anti-Trump. So take a look. One person asked NPR if they were drunk. Another person called it propaganda, and someone else said NPR was calling for a revolution. I'm just a little confused. Like, what year do these people think we live in? Have we gone back to time when women and minorities are considered second-class citizens, and we are trying to escape from the oppression of a tyrannical king? Wait, actually, that kind of doesn't seem too far off. Anyway, what do you think? Does the tweeting of the Declaration of Independence, does that seem like an attack on Trump? Let us know in the comments, and again, we'll get to them at the end. Just hold your horses, we'll get to them. So, we do know one larger-than-life person that definitely got to enjoy some sunshine this holiday weekend. New Jersey Governor Chris Christie. He was spotted sitting with his family outside his mansion on a state park beach closed to the public because of a government shutdown, and it looks like they just had a great time. Christie, who is currently sitting in lame duck territory, or maybe we should rename that like lame seagull territory? I don't know. Well, anyway, he has the lowest approval rating of any governor in the country currently, and he was pretty unapologetic for his lounging in the sand while police actually turned people away from the state park. Because of this, people were pissed, as they probably should be. Yesterday, a few miles down from his mansion, the same day Governor Christie signed his final budget ending the 3-day state government shutdown and opening the beach to the public. One sandcastle said it all, as I never thought a sandcastle could say it all, but here we are. Not much is known about the castle's mysterious origins. Its creators, we know their first names, Larry and Tom, and that's about all. This masterpiece only took 5 hours to build, but to the people in New Jersey who saw this family beach outing as a slap in their face, this sandcastle spoke volumes. Well done, sandcastle. Well done. It also seems like many people yesterday wanted more than fireworks in the sky for their 4th of July. They wanted fireworks in their pants. But like metaphorically, not literally, probably. Probably deep into their 4th Mike's Hard Lemonade of the day, a wave of swipers brought down the popular dating app Bumble, for a little while at least. The sheer volume of patriotic prowling overloaded the app's servers during the early afternoon. Users claimed that they had lost messages, lost matches, or couldn't even load the app at all. Can you even imagine? In the midst of this dark outage, Bumble tweeted this from its Twitter account. Bumble overheated because convos were sparking like fireworks on the 4th of July. We're cooling off. Be back up soon, honey. I really don't appreciate when brands call me honey personally, but you know. As good as their word, they were back up again shortly. It's unclear whether these outages were caused by boring backyard barbecue conversation or a desperate last attempt to avoid watching the fireworks alone. But luckily, there were 3,700 other dating apps out there for people to use, so I'm sure they were fine. Let's not worry about them. If you haven't heard, Amazon has basically made its own Christmas in July with Prime Day that will drain your bank account starting July 11th. And the giant company wants to make sure that your voice is heard during this. If you've ever wanted to shout in an empty room about your deepest shopping desires and have this cute little hockey puck actually and pleasantly make those purchases for you, then oh my God, you are so in luck. Amazon has announced that it's bringing back Alexa voice deals for Prime Day, wherein you can use your boring human voice to order over 100 deals. The ever-attentive Alexa will order a cornucopia of things, from tech to candy to whatever. Merely through you voicing your little desires, a little speaker will do that for you. All you have to do is say, Alexa, order Haribo gummy bears, and then you can rest easy that night, knowing that those little cubs are on their way to you. Yes, squeaky toys, Disney sewing machines, and several Garth Brooks albums can all be yours if you would only ask for them. It's so simple. This honestly, it seems like the first step towards some sort of weird robot takeover. Step 1, stop them from relying on their hands. Step 2, become their hands. But how convenient though, right? If you want to stop listening to me and instead talk to that disembodied future that will eventually destroy us all, you can ask Alexa all about her sweet deals right now. Just say, Alexa, what are your deals? Don't say, Alexa, what's your deal? We really don't want to push her any more than necessary, okay? So just be nice and polite about it. Speaking of robots trying to keep us from relying on our hands, Apple thinks your pretty face is far more important than your precious thumbs. Hunting iPhone rumors season is very much open, and in these waiting months before Apple announces its newest phone, all manners of techie hopes and dreams comfort us every night like a warm blanket. Especially since the iPhone 8 is supposed to be a long-coming hardware revision. The rumors are flying fast and furious. The newest iPhone rumor, first reported by 9to5Mac, is that Apple might do away with a fingerprint scanner in favor of 3D facial recognition. It's been semi-known, in the way that all Apple rumors are semi-known, that Apple has had a tough time placing a suspected fingerprint scanner underneath the suspected display that will cover the whole of the front of the suspected iPhone 8. It's a lot, I know. The 3D facial recognition might include retina scanning, and it might be more secure than a fingerprint scanner, but Samsung has been fooling around with facial recognition technology for years now with not so great results. Of course, if one were so inclined to be a little paranoid, one might not like the idea of faces, retinas, etc. being scanned, cataloged, etc., making the possibility of identity theft, Big Brother, etc., ruining your life, stealing all your money, etc. more probable. But what are you going to do? Not have a phone? Come on, let's get real. It'll be fine. We're going to have 3D facial recognition and we'll all be happy. So, speaking of that, what if you're perusing Facebook and Instagram on your phone, and then your phone automatically shuts off after you've only been on for like an hour? Wouldn't that be incredibly rude of the phone? I'm sure there's an app that limits the time you spend on social media, but I ain't using it. Unfortunately, for some kids in China, they don't have that choice. China's most popular smartphone game is now limiting how much time children can spend playing. Honor of Kings, also known as Kings of Glory or King of Glory, is now limiting playtime for younger players, amid reports of increasing game addiction. Tencent's smash hit smartphone app is now restricting kids under the age of 12 to just 1 hour of game time per day. They will also not be permitted to sign in after 9 p.m., and those between 12 to 18 will be limited to 2 hours of game time. According to the Beijing News, more than 57% of the game's players are primary school children who are no older than 12. With Honor of Kings having 163 million monthly users, it has become the world's highest grossing game this year, with an estimated revenue of around $882 million in its first quarter alone. That's a lot. According to China Daily, however, after Chinese state media referred to Honor of Kings as a drug that was harming teenagers and Tencent's stock plunged as much as 5.1%, taking off $17 billion off its market cap, in February, China introduced draft legislation that aims to ban minors from playing online games between midnight and 8 a.m. What do you think about China's Honor of Kings ban? Will it help cure game addiction? Will Honor of Kings lose even more money? Is it super rude for someone else to tell you to put your phone down and go talk to people IRL? Maybe let us know in the comments.